Hi, everybody. It's me, XENA, Warrior Princess here, or XENA Pappas, or XENA Amphipolis. And today I'm going to talk about something that happened to Duane. Actually, something that we didn't discuss on this channel. Duane has diabetes. Now, no one's really sure if it was type 1 or type 2. There's only actually two types. There was a third type, but it mostly prefers to women who are pregnant. Now, Duane started suffering from diabetes probably around January. First, it was, lightheadedness. Then it started where he was drinking water multiple times, getting up multiple times to pee, then getting pains in the back, getting cramps in the legs, and then and then losing one appetite, and then eventually having problems breathing. And then was so dehydrated and so messed up, he was sent to the McKeesport branch of UPMC. But they were booked, had no units, no rooms. So they had to fly him to the UPMC branch over in Pittsburgh, sometimes known as UPMC Mercy, because it was originally the Sisters of Mercy Hospital before UPMC bought it as a civiary. And he spent about a week in there, getting IVs, blood tests, blood sugar tests, getting shots, then being moved to another room, then being moved to another room, then getting gout, a form of arthritis that builds up when chemicals build up in the body and start sending little crystals into the joints, causing pain. So then he was eventually released on last week, and he's been got insulin pens, having a meter to read his blood sugar levels. Then he eventually had an appointment with the community family practice and just recently got back from there. And he eats a diabetic, diet, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Meat, everything has to be balanced. You got to have your meats, and you got to have fruit and vegetables and stuff. You got to drink diet soda and diet iced tea and diet all kind of stuff except for water. And everything seems to be very good. Now, a lot of people will say, how did he get diabetes? Was there anybody in his family? Well, the only person in his family that has suffered from diabetes was his grandmother, and she died in 2011 AD, of course. But we really don't know. Diabetes usually happens two ways. One, a person has pancreatitis, a illness that causes the pancreas to no longer be able to produce insulin anymore. Or something happens and a person just either is born with that condition. There are cases where people do get it, their pancreas heal themselves, and then there are cases where the pancreas never heals itself and they have it for life. I mentioned there were two types. There was type 1 and type 2. Type 1s are technically people who have no control over their blood sugar levels anymore. Type 2s are those who have some control over it. And type 3s are technically referred to women who are pregnant and suffer from it, but it tends to correct itself after birth. So Duane has diabetes. Now, I know a lot of people tend to believe, how many times does he have to check himself? Well, he only has to do his readings before he eats breakfast, lunch, or dinner. But in the morning, there's a one called insulin shot that he takes in the morning, and that's it. Then there's ones he takes when he eats. But he's doing very well. He's adjusting to it, A lot of people tend to wonder how it happens. Now, there are people in cases where they drink or they eat too much or they don't get enough exercise, and then there are people who are unhealthy and get it. But then there are people who are healthy and do everything right and still they get it somehow. So that's basically what's been going on. That's why there weren't any videos going on, because he was first in UPMC McKeesport's branch and UPMC's Pittsburgh branch. And a lot of people say, how can you handle having IVs put in your hand, or getting your blood test every day, or blood sugar test every day, and getting, insulin shots? Well, it just comes with the territory. Well, Duane's back to order now. He's got his appetite back. He's hydrated now. He's doing very well. So I know this video probably is not going to get a lot of views on it, because the video isn't going to get a lot of views on it. But that's what's going on, So that's about it for me. I'm XENA Warrior Princess, or XENA Pappas, or XENA Venfipolis. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about diabetes or anything, leave those comments in the comment section of the video, or send a personal message, and I'll see if I can answer the questions the best of my ability. Okay, see you later.